Hello and welcome back to Living the Reno and our final video in our 12x8 shed series. Today we'll be installing doors, windows, soffits, fascia, and vinyl siding. This is a pre-hung exterior door. It's a fairly simple process, it just took lots of adjustments to get the frame square and level. These two small shed windows were very simple to install. The side double doors took a little bit more work to make. We started by cutting out some OSB sheathing and some 2x4s to make the back and the frames. We then glued and screwed them together, then we cut up some thinner, smoother plywood for the outside panels. I sealed all of the knots in the trim boards and in the door with bin primer sealer. I put a coat of exterior primer on everything, and then the trim got white trim paint, and the door panels got a gray color to match the vinyl siding. It was time to assemble the doors. First I installed some trim around the opening to make door jambs. I attached some lumber on the outside of the shed, and then I leaned the doors against them. And on the inside I installed more lumber across the doors. Then I was able to ship them into position, and then attach the doors in place to the interior side. Back on the outside, I removed the lumber. This was just to keep the doors flush with the outside of the walls. Now that they are secured, at least temporarily in place, I can install all of the trim pieces. The door on the right is smaller, but the trim will overhang the left door, keeping the trim spacing even on the outside. With the hinges installed, I removed the braces on the inside and the doors swung open. It was time to work on the soffits. I started by putting up some nailing blocks for the aluminum J channel to attach to, and at the back I used a 2x4 to make a box return. This piece of wood will be a transition from the vented metal flat soffits, and the front is getting wooden tongue and groove soffits at the roof angle. I installed the first piece of metal soffit on this side. Then I switched over to the other side and repeated the process. I took some roll flashing and made a cover for the transition pieces. This was the first time working with roll flashing. I found it to be very thin and kind of wavy, but it did the trick. At the back I made up a triangle to make a square box for the end of the soffit. Then I cut up and installed the metal soffits all the way down on both sides of the shed. I used some more roll flashing to cover the ends of the soffit boxes. These ones don't look the greatest, but they're hidden at the back. I made another piece of flashing to cover the ridge beam at the back. I put up some more nailer boards at the back and then installed aluminum J channel at the top and bottom, and then long pieces up the sides. Now for the front wooden soffits. I started by installing some nailer boards on the front wall, then we attached a small piece under the fascia to make a mini return, then we started to install the boards. Off camera we stained all of these, and we also stained the 4x4 wooden supports to match. To cover up the ridge beam, I cut up a piece of pine and then stained it to match, and then installed it into place. With all the soffits installed, it was time for the fascia. We got this pre-made flashing, but we had to get the 8-inch size and cut it down. The 6-inch size was just slightly too small, unfortunately. I then carefully bended the end to make a mini front return. I cut up a piece of roll flashing to cover the front of the ridge beam, and then cut and installed the fascia up the front rake edges. I installed the rest of the side fascia. I also did the back rake edges, but I did not get any footage of that. It was time to start the vinyl siding. I started with the corners. These front ones were a trick and a half with the 4x4 supports. I ended up cutting some blocks to add some support, and I used some under-sill trim where the cut ends met the posts. Under-sill trim normally goes inside of a top piece of J channel, but it was color matched and it worked exactly as I needed it here, since I had to notch the corner and keep it pinched in place. After that, I cut the back corner pieces to fit around the soffits. I went around and installed the starter strip at the bottom, J-channel around all the windows, doors, and roof line, and drip caps at the top of the door and windows. Now it was the fun and satisfying part, cutting and installing all of the siding panels.